Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Coronation Street's Daisy caught out in car crash story. Coronation Street's Daisy Midgley gets caught out by Shona Platt after last week's hit and run. In tonight's episode, Shona grew increasingly suspicious of the barmaid as she continued to check in on her health after the accident. A nervous Daisy eventually comes clean to Shona and begs her to not go to the police. But what does Shona decide? The episode begins with Daisy overhearing Debbie Webster outside the pub confronting Maddie and accusing him of stealing her car. He denies any wrongdoing, and when threatened with the police, Maddie delivers a threat back, leaving Debbie shaken. Shona catches up to Debbie after the altercation and persuades her to come to the cafe for a caffeine hit. Daisy arrives at Roy's shortly after to see a rejuvenated Debbie head back to work, giving her the opportunity to check in on Shona. "Least it was a small convertible and not a massive van," she says to Shona of her arm. "How do you know this was caused by a car?" Shona responds, "I haven't told anyone it was a hit and run." Daisy lies and says that Kit Green let slip that her injury was caused by a car, much to Shona's annoyance. Later, Shona seeks Kit out at the police station, telling him off for telling Daisy about the accident. "I trust her, I'll have a word," he promises, with Shona worrying word will get out. After the visit, she heads back to the Rovers where she finds Daisy again, who apologizes and says she's since spoken to Kit and won't be telling anyone. Daisy offers Shona a drink on the house as an apology, which Shona accepts and opts for an orange juice, not wanting to chance alcohol with all the headaches she's been having post-accident. An alarmed Daisy tells Shona that she should get her head checked out, with Shona confused by Daisy's concern. "You've been acting shifty all day," Shona responds. "You look like you're feeling guilty about my injury. I'm right, aren't I?" Daisy takes Shona into the back room of the pub where she confesses to the accident. "Okay, it was me driving the car," she says. "I'm not proud of it, but I could see you were on your feet. I could see you were moving. I'm sorry, please don't tell the police." Daisy admits that she told Kit about the accident, who agreed to cover it up for her, with Daisy playing on the fact he's got feelings for me. An angry Shona leaves the Rovers and Daisy panics she might report her, texting Kit to come immediately to the pub. When he arrives, she fills Kit in on her confession to Shona and asks him to speak to her and stop her from going to the police, reminding Kit he too could be in trouble if the truth comes out, having buried the CCTV of the accident for Daisy. Kit texts Shona to meet him for a coffee at Roy's, where a confident Shona declares she's going to report Daisy over the accident. But her confidence dwindles as Kit warns her not to, with it causing potential trouble between her and David. Shona told David her arm was due to a fall down the stairs. What would he make of her being outside of the Chariot Square Hotel in the middle of the night when the accident happened?